to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
It's just short of an Ulanzi situation.
What is exactly?
There are a number of those that...
oh, yes.
It reminded me a lot of when we were talking about your son and his, I think, the $25 nano ceramic coating.
Yeah.
And we were like, for science, we'll test it.
Yeah.
And if you look up ceramic coating, and I think 10 hardness or something like that, there was at least 5 different brands within $4 using the same thumbnail imagery, the same 4 sets of pictures to describe their ceramic coating, that I was like, well, these are all the fucking same. The decal was different, but they're all the fucking... Yeah, they Photoshopped the decal.
One guy, is making that, or one company, and then they're just subletting
it. And it's the memed Chinese name generator, company name, trademark, doodad. You punch it in, you start a vendor on fucking Amazon.
Yeah.
And it's the joke is it's...
Blue Howie.
Yeah, it's got one too many consonants in a row to be an actual... name of that makes any sense at all, and you're like, you guys, you're just mailing. Honestly, you're hitting a name generator, and taking.
So, what I want to know is, in that situation, is it multiple companies or is it the same company marketing it under multiple names?
I think it's the same company marketing it under different names.
But why would you want to do that?
I think it depends on how you're naming the product. There's probably all kinds of marketing science in there. What if you change...
So you think one name that they create out of the 6, for instance, right? Mm-hmm. One of those names is more appealing than the other ones, and you're like, oh, that one sounds better?
Or one of them has... they outsource to a different company to do the description. One company is a completely AI description. One company only has one thumbnail. And then you take, let's just say you have those 3. Now you remove the sponge from that same group of 3 from another 3 with 3 different names. Then you add in the next 3. So the liquids...
So variation in the packaging.
Oh, this one comes with a squeegee and a sponge and a microfiber, and it's only $4 more than this other one that doesn't. It's all the same fucking solution.
And it probably ships out of the same address.
It's coming out of the same goddamn container.
That's pretty funny.
So
we're talking about... This is leading into... pneumatic tools, specifically.
How did you find yours? I'll tell you how I found mine.
Well, I mean, I've known about them for a long time, and
I did not know anything.
Oh, I've known about them for a long time, and I just thought they were really cool because it's a detailing tool.
Yes.
More than anything else, it's for interiors.
Yes.
Carpet, seats. Really good with that kind of stuff. So if you have carpets in your car that have a lot of grit and grime that are stuck in them, this thing will get it out. Yes. And in fact, I did use it very much on the carpets from our bathroom that are like the runner carpets. They had gotten matted down, and I used this guy to unmat them, essentially.
Really?
Yeah, and it took a lot of effort because it really sucks the air out of the compressor.
Oh,
So I was waiting for it to recharge the compressor, and so I was doing other stuff, and then I'd come back, and what's it called? It's this guy?
It's what? Does it have the name on it? It's I'm not oscillating, but it might be. It's a rotating air compressed nozzle jet.
No, see, this has stickers on it that say like here's a fancy. I'm going to point this out right here. Here's a fancy silver sticker on the handle, and it doesn't say anything important. It says superior quality.
Oh yes, see, it's not.
So this seems like very similar to the one that I got. Maybe the handle's a little bit different. So, oh wait, no.
Some of them also changed the nozzle rotating assembly.
Oh, this one is a little bit different.
It's
than
different,
mine. Yeah,
on some. So I am someone. If you've been listening at any length, I have had dogs.
Yeah,
long time. My wife.
Is this like an infliction that you have?
Yeah, it attaches.
Have you seen a doctor about
it's
that?
It's like a gravitational pull. I don't even. It's like Magnet Man. I don't have hair, but my wife has long hair.
Yeah.
So, years and years and years ago, this is probably at least at now
in like the 1700s,
10 years AD. Venus got me this. It's like a silicone
boob
brush. And it's got like a blade on it, and like it's a brush.
Yeah.
But the bristles
Uh-huh.
are silicone.
Yeah.
And that thing at the time was the detailing tool I did not know I needed to Alcantara or suede seats. Or carpet in your. At the time it was Subaru. To spend time trying to vacuum hair out of car audio carpet or just carpet mats in general was always a fucking pain in the ass. And then you get boxer fur, it's small hairs, and it's like you're always like trying to. It was a no-win battle until I got that silicone brush. Fucking A, that thing was amazing. Or to like refresh your the like suede on the back of the RS seats, it would like clean it.
Yeah.
And it would like brush it in a directional, and so it looked.
It was all uniform
It
looking.
looked fucking new. It looked hot. That
Until
thing,
some kid put their hands on it.
right? Greasy little Cheeto hand.
Or a dog nose.
Yeah, you know what you
paw.
did. Or like Jack spinning his asshole around. It never happened, but I could see how it would. I was apprehensive about I need you to sit down. I don't need you to wipe the brown eye
Right.
on the suede.
Yes.
So I have had that, but it's a manual thing.
Right.
This probably goes back 2 weeks or so. I somehow ended up in a wave of detailing stuff. It was probably somebody picking up on cookies of us chatting or ribbing your son about his choice of shit detail products. Or it could have been my recent purchases I bought a small Sonax probably like a month ago. So a different type of polish.
Oh, okay. I knew that.
So I had purchased a couple detail products in like the last 2 months at least. So I was getting like car detailing, like the dirtiest Porsche you could find in a barn, and we washed it kind of thing on YouTube. And I ended up getting this recommended video, and it was the most life-changing detail tool I didn't know I needed.
I think I saw the same video.
And I was
like,
like,
a chick?
Yes.
Yep, I saw it.
Oh, okay. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'll be honest, she spent way too much of that video talking about
I agree.
something that wasn't the thing. And I almost punched out.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need... I get it. Perhaps someone may want to know your bona fides about why your opinion may be important. And you're detailing for XYZ, and you do it this way, and this is your method. Okay, I get it. And then she finally gets into it, and
Yep.
she whizzes that fucking thing in carpet, and everything
is gone. Yeah.
I am someone that will vacuum the car, but I also don't like wheeling out the vacuum that has the power I want and then spending nozzle change to get in nook and cranny, nozzle change, reductor, because it has to get really fucking small, or then wheeling that one out because it got the bulk, and now I got to go get the small, tiny detail vacuum. And so a lot of times what ends up is like, well, close enoughs.
Right.
Close enoughs.
Yep.
Adjacent. I never really thought about air gassing the interior because
using
to me,
compressed air.
Right.
Yeah.
To me, well, it's going somewhere. Where are you pushing the hair and the stuff and it was just kind of like, certainly I could take my air compressor with the spritz nozzle and get in between right at the controls for the recline and forward and backward, and that would solve the problem. But the logic person in me is like, well, you're just pushing that underneath the seat. And yeah, then you could vacuum that, but that works for that spot. If you go into the back wheel well with the footwell and you're just compressed airing everything, well, then you're probably just pushing it to the other side of the car, and then everything's going to settle. And then, but really, fundamentally, when you think about it, all I really fucking have a problem with is getting the hair out. The hair is the biggest problem. So then it gets to the segment where she's like, so this is the thing. And she, and the hair's gone. And I went, sold.
Yeah.
Sold. So then she goes through she tried multiple products, I believe. I think she tried a couple guns, or she told you the type of guns that I think there were 3.
Yeah.
And or maybe I saw a different video where a guy tried 3 different ones. And a lot of it really comes down to how much air the gun is using in a pull and whether or not that's draining your tank too fast. And it was her or another video I watched where this one was the closest you're going to get between, unless you're going to wheel out a fucking 50-gallon tank. This one's like in the middle of the road. It'll empty my pancake.
Oh, easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
One side, it'll empty it if I'm really being meticulous. But if I'm staying on top of it, then I'm not probably going to have to be as diligent on the next go.
You're not using it as much.
So, I think it was under 30.
Yeah, mine was $29.
Okay,
yeah.
So it sounds about right. I went to Amazon. I don't think I could find her specific one, but I did freeze frame her YouTube thing.
Uh-huh.
A lot of them change variants in the handle, where the trigger's at, if there's a relief for your fingers when you hold it, the type of trigger, any other, whether or not it came with something, and the type of rotating whizzer mechanism.
Yes.
That thing is now my new favorite detailing
here's the one that you have right here. It's the HCL 15 Black 2 is what it's listed as.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Because you have the different tip that's got the little...
Did I pay a lot more than $30?
No, it's like $1, maybe $1 more too. But it's got the hard metal tip.
Yeah.
Mine just is
and it
floppy.
Did you get a different cone too?
Yeah, it came with different cones with brushes. And,
I have a cone with I only have one more cone, and it's a cone with the little brushes.
Yeah.
But fucking whatever.
I think we actually bought from the same people.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was the gold one that has the different handle.
Oh, okay.
But this is in the same listing.
Oh, okay.
So all I did was scroll over all the other ones, and there's yours.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mine is just... Mine is the HCL 13 gold, and yours is the HCL 15 Black 2.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
So that's hilarious.
I've got at least 2 more whizzers.
Yes. So if it's not super clear, what we're talking about is like a gun that has like a flute on the end of it with a little whizzer inside that when you pull the trigger, with the compressed air, it like whips around in there and shoots air into whatever you're pointing it at.
Yes.
And it decimates dust. In fact, I pulled which I don't normally do. Normally I'll leave the floor mats in my car.
Mm-hmm.
And on this particular day, I pulled the floor mat out and I was whizzing that thing, and there was a spot of dirt that just kept giving.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And then I wait for it to recharge, and then I went over, and it just kept giving dirt out of the floor mats. I'm like, oh, even after I vacuumed the shit out of these, they're still fucking totally dirty. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I was really impressed with it, and then I went over the whole dash, and my car has that piano black in it, which is fucking notoriously shitty with dust and fingerprints and stuff.
Static and
fingerprints. It just, all the crevices, shit's gone out of my vents.
Yeah.
Shit's gone.
I have found the, to whiz at like dash vents. Miata is like a real good case study because convertible, and some nights I have left the top. So the vents see more ambient airflow than a sealed parked car would.
Sure.
That, like, I could get a brush and I could get in there, but that thing, the rotating air jet assembly, like, breaks stuff up more than if you were to just throw a straight stream of air at it.
Yeah.
And that's
it's super turbulent.
Right. That's what kind of separates it from just like blowing compressed air at something.
Yeah.
It think like if you're to blow up a balloon and then you let the air out and like the fucking nozzle does the like the compressed air comes shooting out of this thing at an almost like unpredictable direction that it lifts stuff up out of the carpet.
Yeah.
And it's really, I'm telling you, it is amazing at hair.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Very impressed.
Or I could spend.
That's funny that we both. I'm looking at what I bought. I said I ordered it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
July 15th. This is when I ordered it.
It's August now?
Yeah. Today's the 6th. So like.
It's pretty close.
A little over 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So, yeah, I had
the 2 times I've used it on the Miata in various places, I'm like, man.
Where was this tool my whole life?
Because they're honest, right?
Yeah.
Sad dad timing. I kept the RS as clean as I could most of the time.
Oh, you fucked up by not having that tool.
But there were, I would leave that side,
like the space between the door and the seats,
the sill and the seat.
Yeah, or like where all the shit falls down.
Where the bottom of your seat belt bracket will go.
Yeah.
Where that left hand goes to is.
Yeah.
Forward, backward, forward, lumbar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like fucking. Yeah.
The crease of the seats.
Yeah. Well, how'd my phone get down there? Is it in... fuck.
Even with the vacuum, I would always have trouble getting the grit out of the crevices of the seat because they're leather.
And I've bought a kit for my smaller... I call it a detail vacuum, but it's just a smaller vacuum.
Yeah.
That has a small, like,
crevice.
3/8-inch hose with a very small little nozzle. And even that, sometimes you're, like, trying to pipe... It became too much of a problem, and so it didn't get used.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's.
But you get that thing out, and nothing flat.
Yes,
it's impressive.
It is the coolest. If you're a person that details your own car, it will at least be in the link description of the YouTube episode.
I am known also to vacuum my trunk often. My trunk, okay.
Yes.
And that I cannot wait to use it in my trunk.
Oh, yeah.
And my understanding, too, is one of the things you can do is shop vac with that thing, and at least it'll pull some stuff out.
If I had the truck down here, the truck is a farm truck. So the wheel well of the truck has a lot of Nevada County red dirt. I don't think I could, in good conscience, just use that and blow everything. I would just get the shop vac out at one end of the wheel well and help push it into, because that I'm going to get, I think there's a reason.
You're going to make your own problem.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm in that case of a really dirty thing, you're going to blow stuff all over the place. And if you work top down or down to top, you're going to have to like pick your battle. But a reasonable car, this will work amazings.
One of the things I noticed is when that thing whips around in the cone, the dust will get trapped up inside of here, and the cone will end up with crap on the inside.
Yeah.
So you got to clean that out every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It builds up like a static charge that then creates a crud.
Yeah. So I have been very happy with it. I recommend it highly.
Yeah. I
was like, $30 is not a lot of money to spend for a little bit of like ease of use.
Yeah.
And I'm at the point now where, and I didn't used to, I got a compressor a couple years ago, and I wanted it because I had things I wanted to be able to like fill car tires and stuff like that. So it didn't get used a lot. But as of late, I've been using it a ton for my bike, and also this tool. So there's a bunch of things now compressor-wise where I thought, oh, compressors are going in the way of the Dodo. Like, no one's buying compressors. No one's using compressed air to do anything anymore other than to fill tires. But it seems like I'm using my compressor more and more and more recently, and especially with this tool. And then also I used, like when I was working on my bike, Chandler gave me some grips.
Oh.
And so I have...
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, just to put the nozzle at the edge of the grip and just, the grip just comes right off. And this is like a friction fit grip. So you just get a little compressed in there, the fucking air in there, and the fucking thing comes right off. I was like, oh, that was way too fucking
I was
easy.
going to be here all afternoon fighting this without, that was a smart. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's amazing. And if you had room for a compressor, they're totally worth it. They're noisy as shit, but they're totally worth it.
Yeah.
I love using it. And especially with this tool.
Do you have a pancake, or do you have like a...
It's a 5-gallon small guy.
Yeah.
Chandler's got a bigger, I think his is 20. He's got a bigger one.
I had one of the big ones, and it was just... I ended up giving it to my brother. It was subsequently lost in the house fire. It was... I was not... At the time, I thought, I'm going to start buying air tools. Like, air tools is the way that I'm going to build my garage around this big tank with air tools that can do fucking anything.
And now you don't need them.
And, one, I never really collected any air tools. Two, it became too big of a beast to play fucking tower games in here in the garage.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then three, it just never got used.
Yeah.
It just made its way around the thing, and
you were more annoyed pushing it around and moving it than using
absolutely.
it. Yeah.
So I'm like, brother, do you have one? He's like, no. I'm like, do you want this one? It's perfectly fine. I'm just not using it, and I can't deal with this fucking thing in my way.
It's too big.
Would you like it to be in your way? And he was like, I'll fucking take it.
I want it to be in my way.
So I gave it to him.
Yeah.
And then I think probably within 2 to 5 years later, Venus's dad graciously got me a pancake, which is the one that I have for a Christmas present. And it's a perfect size.
Yeah.
Is it a perfect size? Thank God we got rid of the Explorer, because I don't think it would be able to do that thing in the Explorer with that size.
Oh.
But it'll do.
You'd be waiting for it to fill.
Right. But we also don't. Well, we don't have dogs. Venus's, the fucking Subaru might be. Well, it's just her in there. It'd be fine.
She's just in there shedding.
The pancake is a perfect size for right now for what I use it for and stuff.
And often you can get them cheap. I think mine, I asked for it for Christmas because it was on sale for like $80. I mean, that's cheap.
There are some things where I've started to look and I'm like, ooh, I might consider like I don't know, it's a 5-gallon. You have a 10-gallon one?
No, mine's 5, I think.
Is it?
I think, I don't know where yours is. I was looking for it.
It's right here, but well, it's kind of blind to you. It's
I
behind
can't see it.
I think it's 5. I would
probably the same
I would
size.
consider I think there's a set of knockoffs, Harbor Freights and DeWalt's that are like a laundry hamper size. Maybe it's a 10-gallon, 150 PSI, 200 PSI.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of, if there was a Christmas sale or a Amazon Prime sale, I may jump at something that was the laundry hamper size.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit more air.
Yeah.
But it's not a need.
Right.
But the pancake.
It depends on the tool you're using. This guy, these
vacates
tornado guns.
It vacates air.
Yeah,
in a quick.
It comes out of there pretty fast.
Yeah.
So, but the tool itself, well worth it. I'll wait for it to recharge. It's fine.
Yeah. I'll go
for
wash
how
a window or walk into the house and clean a toilet.
And for how quick. I mean, you don't even have to touch anything. Just
yeah. It's remarkably efficient.
Yeah.
And the luck of getting a recommended video.
That's funny because
I almost backed out of.
I had been wanting one for quite a while, and I think I was doing a little research, and that's how I came across that girl's video.
How long, roughly, have you known that that's a thing?
A couple years.
Really?
Yeah.
Does your son have one?
Not that, no.
Okay.
No.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Get fucked, boy.
I was showing him. In fact, I think it was the day or the day after I got it, he was over at the house, and I'm like, check this out. Brrr, and I turn it on, and I'm like, look at this. And he's like, ooh, and we were kind of fucking around with it. Like, I think he had his truck there or something, and we were like ripping it around in the inside of his. He's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
It's high quality and superior quality.
So
all in various things.
This says it's the. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Gochita store. It's Goccida. The Gochita store.
Okay.
And that's who sells this.
Uh-huh. I'm telling you, if you search long enough, Ulanzi makes one.
Probably.
Probably.
Not a sponsor.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Yeah, I recommend it. Do it.
Absolutely.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Do you have anything happen over the weekend? Like the cops come to the house or anything like that?
No.
No.
I have a random. Do you have something that you did over the weekend worthwhile?
Just hung out with some people. I had a friend come in from out of town, and
I was
we hung
gonna say,
out.
is that like you went to a concert or?
No, her and her husband came into town, and their daughter is living in San Jose,
mm-hmm.
and they like planned this whole trip to like come. She has a bunch of people she knows in Sacramento,
mm-hmm.
and so they came into Sacramento, and then we hung out. They drove into our house and hung out, and then the next day they came and met us over at Chandler's house, and we just swam all day.
Oh,
and
this is a high school friend or just a
Facebook friend,
adult acquaintance,
somebody that I met on Facebook. To be honest with you,
wow,
that I have now met in person a couple times.
Stranger danger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, we just hung out and like it was. Yeah, I mean, it didn't really do much this weekend. Just chilled.
Hung out.
Yeah.
As you would.
Yeah.
We loosely talked about, it was the golf scores thing.
Oh.
That put me in a weird search thing for Tiger Woods specifically.
So the chat was about the fact that Trump won some tournament.
His Singer, Mar-a-Lago, whatever.
Yeah, and his score was like 69, and everybody else was
right
quite a bit above that. And like, how he won the championship or whatever the fuck it was, and we're like, yeah, okay, Kim Jong-un.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Like, really? Is that really? We had a loose talk, like we were talking about. You've golfed.
Yeah.
I've golfed.
Yeah.
Your son is probably the most versed in golfing and has golfed the most recently. I am. When we were talking about people that we would know in golfing, most modern players, I have no idea. Like I don't know. I recognize Bryce DeChambeau.
Okay, I know the name. I don't know who it is though.
He's like an up-and-comer new guy.
Okay.
I know Fowler. I recognized him.
Yeah.
But most of the guys that I would recognize as like I could name drop are
old golfers.
Yeah. Like old modern golfers. So I went looking up because it was a thing. You and I were like, well, when was the last time Tiger won something?
Yeah.
And I think it was at least something of noteworthy. The Masters, he won in just going into COVID. And that was post his huge Florida drunken medical stupor issue, whatever, and divorce with his wife, the shenanigans and all of his infidelity, women problems. And then his back injuries. And then he came out and he was like had a resurgence, won the Masters, and then COVID. He got in another car accident because golfers and alcoholism or golfers and pills, who the fuck knows, pick one. But I ran across someone that had compiled like what was effectively why Tiger Woods is just about the most untouchable as far as records go.
Yeah.
And is like he may not have the titles, like he was chasing the one super awesome golfer that the old guy that had 100 way more titles. He's only short by a handful, and the name escapes me. But he could have.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Tiger holds plenty of other things that put him at the pinnacle of golf. Like there are records and score average consistencies that no one, it seems, in modern times is ever going to be capable of hitting, because Tiger was that good in those 2000s. Like
right.
He has stuff that just like Michael Jordan was fucking amazing.
Right.
Like hands down.
Yeah.
But there are battles in basketball as to is it Kobe? Could Kobe have been the GOAT? The actual LeBron? And you got some of these like modern guys, but there's an almost figment of talent that presses past what Michael Jordan's stats may put him at. Tiger has both of those. Tiger has an immense amount of stats and titles and winnings.
Yeah.
And his despite his lady problems, has an image that is like, oh, well, when I say this name, you know exactly who I'm talking about. That is a long way to get to something that has consumed the last probably 48 hours of my time in interest. And that was Andre Agassi and tennis.
Yeah.
I ended up down this fucking rabbit hole of a Andy Roddick. Do you recognize that tennis player?
I do not.
Okay. Not all that great. He only had one Grand Slam title. But what he is doing is he has probably in the tennis realm, is probably one of the greatest podcasts. Like someone that pivoted to it reminds me of who's doing the New Heights podcast, the Kelsey brothers, or Kylie, her podcast.
Okay.
Having someone like of reasonable clout come on and talk about like we do here.
Yeah.
Like just stuff. But these are famous people.
Right.
He had
When you're famous, you can get the famous people.
right. And he is talking it's like Hot Ones. He's
Yes.
not having them eat, but he is asking common Joe questions.
Uh-huh.
And he is since he is was a professional tennis player, has like a behind the scenes understanding of some of like the cool stories to get and ask the people that are across from him on the microphones. They're using the same mics as we do, by the way. # awesome.
Oh, hello.
Sure, not a sponsor, but could be. We love you. A fantastic podcast. So it runs across, they were talking about pickleball.
Oh, yeah. That's all the hotness.
I would really like to do pickleball.
Really?
I would really like to try pickleball. But then I ran into something else.
There's pickleball courts over there by the Galleria.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
He was having a very down-to-earth John Bernthal has another podcast that's the same way. John Bernthal played the Punisher on the Netflix series.
Yep.
He's I'm a big fan of all of his shit. And the Daredevil series. He was asking Andre Agassi, Andre Agassi wrote a book. I don't remember when it came out, and the first line in his book is "I hate tennis." I never read the book. I didn't play much tennis in the 90s and early 2000s, but I was very aware of Andre Agassi as the Rebel. He was like the spokesperson for the Canon Rebel series of cameras.
Oh,
I believe,
yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
His like headband mullet, wearing jean shorts instead of like the typical tennis white shorts. He abstained from doing the Wimbledon tournament because he thought the all white clothing was oppressive and just didn't fit his image. Until he decided to cave and
do they make them wear the?
Yeah, it's all whites. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it was going into the at least to the 90s, because that was his like, nope, I'm not wearing. It was you had to wear the white shorts and the white top, and that was it. I was tangentially aware that he in the early 90s was like on a rip, and then he fell off, went somewhere, and then somewhere in the early 2000s, late 1990s, the head was shaved, and he was making like an old guy resurgence and like winning shit, like a comeback kind of thing. I was like, oh, that's amazing. But
like in the normal play, or like in
competitive, he went all the way down out of non-ranked position in ATP,
but not in the old people leagues.
He came back to like in the normal,
okay,
young people's league.
Yeah.
He was like a teenage, the child stars, like with movies or TV that the parents like push into like, you need to do the thing because that's the thing that like act and make money, and then they don't ever turn out right kind of thing. His parents pushed him into tennis, put him in a tennis camp, like do well here. And then he's gifted. But he fucking hated it. He hated but he was good at it. He's like, the only way I could escape having to do these camps and these oppressive schools where it was just fucking tennis, was to win. So I won so I could stop going to these things. And then it was like,
oh, guess what? Now you just doubled down.
So he's like, now I'm in a man's world trying to win men's tournaments as a adolescent teenager with a huge ass chip on my shoulder, and I fucking hate tennis. And I was like, shit. He's like,
imagine.
So he wins and gets tons of money, but he was working from the wrong place, headspace. He was like, so I hated it. I didn't really train, but I was physically gifted enough. Fucking early mid-90s, he finds himself on a couch smoking crystal meth.
Oof.
Right. He gets down that far.
Oh, wow.
And his coach pretty much tells him, I don't think you can do this anymore. And you're not there. Like, you're not capable. You don't have the thing. Like, you don't like to be
But
here.
at that point, he had already won stuff?
Yeah. So he had tons of money, but he was just kind of like, but he was losing. He was no longer ranked 1. He was starting to fall down the rankings. Lost his shit. And he is having this interview with Andy Roddick, and what I can only guess is a person that has come to grips with all of his demons and has accepted the person that he is.
Yeah.
So he is telling these stories like with honesty. And he's like, so my coach pretty much, the coach apparently also worked with Andy for some time, and both of them looked at this guy as like a second, third type of father figure. So if this guy was telling you something, he wasn't blowing smoke up your ass. He was someone that genuinely cared about you, someone that wanted your best interests at heart, but someone that was also teaching you tennis because tennis was what he did.
Yeah.
So it was a tennis coach, but you could trust what he said to you.
But more than a tennis coach.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, so this guy tells me.
Was he Catholic?
Yeah. You need to be done. You need to walk away. You can't be here anymore. You're a danger to yourself. You're a danger to this. You can't be doing this. You don't belong here. You need to figure it out. He said, at that moment, he said, I had an epiphany. And then he had one of these, like, put it on a poster things, and he's like, epiphanies don't change anything. It's what you do with the epiphany that you see or have a vision of.
Yeah.
If you, oh my God, this is a thing, and you just acknowledge that that's a thing, well, you've done nothing. Like, is it something you have to change?
You got to act on it.
You have to act.
Yeah.
He's like, and in that moment, I realized I had to fix things. He's like, I didn't want to play tennis. He's still married to Steffi Graf, who's also probably one of the greatest female tennis players. He's like, she was important to me, and I wanted to prove that I could do this again, but care about it.
Yeah.
And that was his, like, resurgence.
I mean, that's
stuff.
fascinating that you could be at the top of your game and fucking hate the thing that you're doing.
Right.
And struggle.
Yeah.
With the and not be able to come to grips with it.
Right.
Enough that you're going to go smoke crystal meth.
Right. Like, I'm just going to get away and hide. Like, but could you imagine being so gifted at something that you could almost half-ass it and still be successful?
Yeah.
And then the moment you decide, that's important to me, you know what? Now I accept the challenge. Here's a challenge. Can I do this?
But does it make him does it make him love it now? I mean, that's what I don't understand. Does he still have the fucking disdain for it?
No, because he no longer was doing it because his parents put him there. He was choosing to be there. And he's like, I can turn this around. Now I'm on my terms. Now I wish to reset.
Imagine that, because you're saying, oh, I fucking have this talent and I fucking hated it before because someone else wanted me to do it.
Yes.
But now you're telling me I can't or I shouldn't be doing it. And that's a challenge unto itself.
Right. Yes.
But also I have the talent and now I'm going to do it because it's my decision.
Yes.
I mean, that's...
Yeah.
And then be okay and not like still fucking hate it. Though.
So
that's what's
no.
weird.
Well, and then he gets to a point where he doesn't. He doesn't hate it. He doesn't hate it anymore. But in that period, it was an albatross around his neck. It was a weight. To listen to these two guys, I'm trying to think if there is a. I have probably watched, and this goes back to kind of like what we're professionals. I have watched Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods and what's his name? Fucking Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Talk about so Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson specifically talk about golf and a shot that they were doing calculations and things about grass height, grass speed, wind, where the sun was, the shadows were falling, how humid it was, the temperature, and the club speed, and how they felt on it, like what, variables that plebeians like you and I would never consider.
Like we're lucky just to hit the club on
I'm
the
just
ball.
trying to hit it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to hit it straight.
Yeah.
I'm lucky if I can get a grip the same way over the course of 18 fucking holes in all of those shots.
Yeah.
I watched Veracitium. It's almost like a Smarter Everyday type of show where they like pull apart stuff and talk about things. They did a Tom Brady how to throw a football thing, and that man talks about throwing mechanics that you think, well, you're just a jock. Like, you're throwing fucking touchdowns.
You're just throwing the ball.
To listen to that guy, a quarterback, talk about body mechanics like a physics professor.
Well, that's the thing, right? These are he's a professional athlete,
right,
who has had every advantage that you could imagine.
Yes.
When it comes to analysis and coaching. I'm sure they're filming him and putting him in slow motion.
Sure, but he's also not. Yeah, so they told me how to throw it this way. Like he understands
the mechanics,
right?
Right.
To then, he is not the professors doing the mocap, and he's not the professors doing the equations on why the thing works. But someone explained to him the how and the why.
Yeah,
and he can make it work and understands it enough to perfect it to make him the winningest quarterback.
And probably coach somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that guy should be a quarterback coach because
he's done it.
It's
he knows exactly the mechanics involved.
What he knows is not wait for the receiver to run that route and you just throw it to him. He understands defender. I've seen the same kind of thing from Travis Kelce talking about where his defender's hips are relative to when he leaves the line. And it's not about running a juke. He is running a juke to try and move a defender's hips one direction or another because he's going to go the other way. And the actual time it takes for a defender to switch their hips and go into a sprint, depending on where he's going, will tie them up enough for him to get a lead. And he watches tape to know how fast that defender's 40-yard sprint is and how much of you catch passes and make touchdowns.
What was the thing? We are the kickers. We kick ball. We play with ball. We kick the ball.
Some of these guys are very cerebral. So I'm watching this podcast. It's fucking fantastic. The noodle at the end of this was they had an exhibition match in Vegas where they were playing pickleball.
Oh.
And it's Roddick is doing like funny haha stuff, and it was all for charity, but they're just doing stuff. I would really like to try pickleball. But the end of the interview gets into, well, have you ever tried paddle? Padel. I have not heard of this one. And Andre was like, I've tried it and I've seen it, but I've not heard of this one. I thought it was like a pickleball variant. It is this is fucking the one I need to try. It is a variant including like a tennis ball court and net. It has a tennis ball, but it's a little bit smaller. So it's like furry and bouncy, but not as big and not as bouncy. Whereas a pickleball is almost like a glorified wiffle ball.
Yeah.
And it has rackets that are waffled, but the shape and size of a racquetball racket. So it's not a tennis racket with strings, and it's not a...
So like a ping pong ball?
But bigger. But bigger. So it's a cross between a bigger than a pickleball paddle, about the size of a racquetball racket, but
Smaller.
holes like a pickleball. It's a solid surface, not strings.
Okay.
With walls like a racquetball court.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes. So you can play caroms off the plexiglass. Apparently huge overseas. Not here, but overseas. And the ball moves at a speed that's not Mach 800 like tennis, but faster than pickleball.
Or racquetball.
Yeah. It's like a hybrid of, and so you get like guys using geometry to bounce shit off the walls to make a save to get it over the net. You can ding, 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 but it's a lot of rally stuff like pickleball, but faster.
So it's not both players in the same play space. There is a net, and they play on two sides.
So it's
slightly different than racquetball in that it's not a common wall that you're
correct. Right. So it's a think a pickleball court. So it's got the net. It's got two sides.
But it's got
lined
walls.
but it has walls on the lines.
Wild.
All the way around.
Wild.
Yeah.
Huh. So are you going to play?
I only found that sport like hours ago.
Oh, now I can't not find it.
But what I had been doing is like deep diving these like interview snippets of Andy Roddick talking to all these famous players, tennis players that I remember names, but I had moved. I was in Charlotte at this point, or not in Charlotte. I was well past Charlotte. I was commuting. Pete Sampras, Rafael Nadal, Andy Roddick, Andre Agassi, like those guys are all, oh shit. Yeah, I remember all of those. I remember all of those names. I remember they're all fucking crazy amazing. But I don't know anything about their story. And every time he had one of those players on there, they were guys that were talking about the mechanics of tennis in a way that was like, man, honestly, some of these guys, you just think, I hit a ball fast, motherfucker.
Right.
You know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And every single one he's talked to is like almost like with the memory recall of specific matches and like where things were and to talk about like, oh yeah, he would hit the one thing that would go like this with the speed, but at the Australian Open in '98 he would do the thing that was, and you're just like, dude, I lost my fucking keys this morning,
right?
And I didn't even leave the house, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's wild to hear professional athletes like that. This is their entire life, right?
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, I mean, if those guys came into your world and in your profession,
Oh yeah.
Like they'd be, you'd be like on the keyboard, and they'd be like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the same thing, except they're doing it with a physical sport kind of thing.
My dad was down here. It's a AT&T in his area. He has a DSL, but AT&T Uverse. Not very fast. Slower than mine. Get fucked, father.
What's that, like 12 megabits?
Yeah, it's like fucking.
Except with 2 lines.
Yeah. They're yanking DSL service in the area and moving them all to MiFi type of shit. Cellular
really?
AT&T, which is a big joke because as he was having to sign up for it because Verizon dies at the mailboxes. For the most part. So I'm like, well, obviously I don't have an AT&T thing.
It's a hell of a lot cheaper to blanket the area with radio waves than it is.
You would think, but if Verizon doesn't, so I mean, he was fucked either way. So we're like, well, we'll sign up for it. Here's my address. Or am I a candidate? Yes, we have coverage in your area. I'm like, well, you have no other option. So the one will cancel. So he's saving like $10 anyway. I'm like, well, you have nothing outside of this solution anyway, so we'll hook it up and we'll see.
So the thing is the DSL's just going to go away.
Yes.
And then he'll have nothing.
By August 8th, the DSL was going away, so he
shit.
would have had no broadband. So we signed him up 2.5 weeks ago. His account was tied to an Oronet account that was long gone to the dodo, so we had to do this thing where they USPS snail-mailed a code to his mailing address, and then he brought that down, then we reset his account, signed him up for the thing.
That's pretty wild.
Yes, they sent him the thing, the MiFi doodad device, and the next Friday he brought it down. He's like, set it up, and I'm like, well, I'm not at your fucking house, but okay, we'll set it up. It comes with like, I'm trying to think of. It's on par with Sonos at this point.
Oh, no.
Like, easiest setup possible. Scan this QR code.
Doesn't work.
For blah, 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 and to set up the blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. There are 2 steps. Unpackage, scan QR code, follow instructions at the QR code. Okay.
How hard can it be?
Oh, sure. I mean, it's only got 2 steps. I'm like, well, all right. So
Step 1. Open the box. Step 2, win.
Yeah. Victory. What? Plug it all in. It's like a 5-minute fucking boot up sequence for this thing. Oh,
damn.
It's like...
You're like, is it done?
Scan the QR code.
Hopefully you don't lose
Download
power.
our app. Oh, fuck. Okay, fine. Download an app. Dad, fucking face lock. Okay, fantastic. The app. Fucking...
Whenever you're doing something on someone else's phone, you're always like...
Look at this.
Yeah, all right, cool,
Look at
thanks.
Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck, it's locked again.
Look at it. Don't touch anything, just look at it.
Just look.
What did it say?
I need your face.
It says swipe up. Okay,
you use your butt?
Yeah.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
To fucking show me your fucking grundle.
I just need the eye.
Yeah. Download app. Put account on app. Attach hardline to do setup. Hi, you're connected. We're registering your part. Just kidding.
Oh, shit.
We're contact and retry later. Oh, okay. Fantastic. Like, what does that mean?
So is it just a cell antenna?
It's a big fucking router that it looks like a router, but it's obviously got probably 3 or 4 antennas in it for cell service. Okay. So 5 minutes later, attach one of my guys to the Wi-Fi to then do it has like a quarantine zone, protection zone in it. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. You're trying to bounce out. All right. Well, we're going to register your thing. Registration didn't work. Something's wrong. Try again later. I'm like, okay.
So could that be because the cell coverage stops at the mailbox?
Right. So I moved the thing into the fucking office window. It's got all the bars. I'm like, oh, okay. I've got one PC jacked into a hard line. Yeah. I've got my phone on the Wi-Fi. Yeah. And my dad is just sitting in a in my fucking spare Aeron chair in the back of the office, just
chomping at the bit.
Holy shit, what is going? Because the instructions, Jim,
are 2 steps.
2 steps. I've got 4 fucking computers out trying to solve this problem, and the error is like, try again later. Well,
for what reason?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
So,
well, if the moon phase is right, then maybe it'll work.
Now I'm like, okay, fucking walk into the bedroom, grab the iMac or the fucking MacBook Air. Now I've got a 4th at my desk. Going to here, going to attach it here. Fucking the PC computer over here. Fucking window.
Oh, you were here when you were doing that?
We were here.
Oh, not even at his house?
No.
Oh, shit.
Right. So, I reach.
So I guess it doesn't matter where it's at.
This problem did not matter where it was at.
Yeah.
And I would have been.
I mean, even for his use in general, he could like travel with it and get internet.
Oh, he probably could.
I mean, if you wanted to lug that hardware
right,
around.
if you wanted to, like, yeah, you probably could.
Anyway, okay. So you're here.
So we're here. We're here at the house.
Yeah.
So I have got a full suite of PC, Mac, and mobile products.
I was like, damn, your dad's got a lot of computers.
No, yeah, this is me. And he's like, now.
Oh, shit. Some stuff's going sideways.
So are we having problems? I'm like, Dad?
Shut the fuck up.
Honestly, it was close. He's like, are we having problems? And I went, Dad?
I've got my fucking gold knuckles on.
And then he went back to watching fucking baseball shit on his phone. I was like, not
Good
now.
plan, sir.
Not now, Dad.
You just saved your own face.
I would have, yeah. I'll put this fucking, I have internet, Dad. It's slow, but I have it. So, I mean, this is like a 45-minute thing.
I mean, sometimes 2 steps takes 45 minutes.
Sure. So now I'm in a place where I've found a desktop version of the mobile software that they want you to use, and his billing, his like AT&T account. So I've got all of these. I've like crossed off. Now I'm working in like triage mode. I'm like, okay, this is not a problem. He's supposed to have this. This is the device that matches. The account is up to date. It's not like he's missing a bill. It shows that this thing is shipped. This is the thing he's supposed to have. The account is legit.
Yeah.
There is a mechanism like to attach to the thing using the MiFi thing using the software that basically gives you a health check that it can do just enough to be like, yes, I'm online. Yes, I'm getting signal.
It's all good.
So, right.
Yeah.
So I know the device
is working.
Is doing what it should, but the handshake from it to AT&T in some registration that's not mentioned in the 2-step process.
So apparently something to do with his account.
Right.
Yeah.
Needs this registration. But it doesn't say that. It just says
Step 2.
Try again later. So I'm like, all right. I get out a tablet and I start writing down the things. I pull up the AT&T site. I pull up the AT&T site looking for MiFi something. I can't remember what it was, like registration of the error. And it kicks out some how-to video, like a troubleshooting video, but it's in Spanish. I hit play. I'm watching it in Spanish. This is technology. So I don't fluently understand everything she's saying, but the things that she's talking about, I'm like, okay, I understand. It was enough for me to, okay, so I've done that. Yes, I've done that. We've tried this. We've done this. I've done this. I've done this. And I hear from the back, my dad say, oh, you're fluent in Spanish, huh? And I pause. Yes, Dad, I am. And he went, oh.
Back to baseball.
Anyway, Shohei Ohtani's going to pitch tonight. Uh-huh. So
puts the brass knuckles back in his pocket.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
You ain't gonna make it back up the hill, father.
I'm gonna bury you in the backyard.
I'm gonna take that 2.5 liter of that Fusion. I'm gonna drop it in this Miata.
Yeah.
I have my notepad filled up. I put my AirPods in.
Because I don't want to hear it anymore.
I call AT&T.
Oh, okay.
I get customer service.
Yeah.
And it is the most... I mean, I haven't had to have any kind of conversation like this since I've been displaced. So it is someone very technology adept coming into a technology conversation very well equipped.
Mm-hmm. I've been there.
With a person who's probably got a playbook, and they're like, I've tried that. Actually, I've looked at this and this and this. Here's the error message that I'm most concerned with that I need your attention on. It's telling me that there's a registration. Okay. I've tried it for multiple devices. I've tried it from the landline, and I'm using the default password. Authentication seems to be working. Signal strength seems to be fine. The device health checks are all fine. The problem is this registration error. How do we fix that? And there was 5 seconds of
Dead air.
One second, sir. Yeah.
Because the thing is, and Chandler and I have talked about this on
escalating your call.
Yeah, multiple occasions. Is him and I and you are the worst people that the tech support people could ever get on the phone. Because if we haven't been able to fix it,
oh yeah,
we've already done all of the shit.
Yeah.
Right? Multiple times.
Yes.
And now you're just wasting my time.
Have you power cycled it? Before I start this call, and actually I timed the startup sequence. It was about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Is that normal for it to like do a handshake to the cell towers? Yeah, about that. Yeah, that's about normal, sir. Like, okay, well, thank you, because now I
know. Does
it ever speed up? She's like, no. And when it connects online, I'll be more than happy to run a speed test, bandwidth test to tell you. I'm like,
we got to get there first.
I don't need that.
I mean, that's fine, but we got to get there first.
There ended up being a registration thing.
Yeah.
That she's like, okay, I've toggled this, power on, power off, and then it'll rehand. I'm like, okay. I do that. Long fucking boot sequence later.
Isn't that fun sitting on the phone with tech support when you got to boot something that takes 5 minutes?
Dude.
While you're on the phone with them.
Right.
It's still booting up. It's
one
really
of the longest ones was she like wanted to do like a 2-factor verification thing. She's like, so can I send this to you at your cell phone address or your phone address? And it was my dad's, the contact number for the account was my dad's landline, which needs to be the contact number because when he's at the house, he doesn't have cell phone service.
Oh.
So and she's like, do you want me to, we prefer that it was a cell phone. Like, that is absolutely the worst thing because if you ever needed to send him a 2-factor authentication code while he's at the house, he wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
So he'd be bummed. Like, please leave it the landline. What is the other option? Like, can you send us an email? Yeah, we can.
Just fucking do it.
Send me the email. 2.5 minutes later,
bong,
bing. And I look over, I'm like, what's the code? And my dad's like, what? I'm like, open up your email on your, never mind, hold on. It's like incognito
Here,
tab.
look at it.
Incognito tab on my thing. Dad's account, dad's password. What are you doing? I'm looking at your fucking email, Dad.
He's like, you can do that?
Yeah. Okay. All right. When's Shohei Ohtani pitching next, Dad? Oh, I don't know. We get the count. We get the thing. She does the registration. Is there anything else? I'm on a wait here. She does the bandwidth test. It's you've got still. Well, yeah, he's down here in the fucking suburbs. It's gonna be.
You got the 5Gs here.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It works. Whatever the little registration tag flag doodad thing she had to do, that's not mentioned in the 2-step process. She did it. I rebooted it. Everything that was connected to it punched through just fine. Fantastic. Is there anything else I can help you with today, sir? No, that was it. You know, as someone that's technologically literate, you may want to consider like updating the documentation or, like what, looking at this case to see what went wrong, because the registration thing and calling was not part of the steps. My dad would not have been able to walk through this.
No.
And she's like, "Oh, okay, thank you very much, sir. At the end of the call, we'll be sending you a survey." And I went, "Okay, fantastic. Is there anything else I can help you with?" "Absolutely not. I thank you very much for your help today. I'm glad we got this all dialed in and worked out." She's like, "Okay." I hang up, close the lids of all the fucking things, and my dad is like, "I don't know how I would have solved that. Like, I don't." And I said, "You would have probably got 90 seconds, 2 minutes into that conversation, and it would have been, we'll send a technician out. And 4 days, 2 days, 1 day, whatever their turnaround is, they would have to send someone out to do all that stuff. Because I could tell where the playbook stuff was going, and it was all rudimentary stuff that, one, my dad would not have been capable of understanding. If you're one person with one device and you're talking on it, trying to do, you're in the boonies like he is, or a country guy, you don't have multiple devices to also be talking on something and be punching connectivity stuff to, like,
imagine if he didn't have any internet.
Right. Like, where would he have been able to pull up? I had to have multiple devices with his account and a PC app and a spare mobile device with his, like, a mobile interface, because that was different than the PC one.
Yeah.
To try and troubleshoot this.
If he didn't have internet at his house,
right, and
he would have been. And if this was a new sign up or whatever, he would have been fucked.
And there's no cellular. He has Verizon. There's no cellular there, so he can't go down to the mailboxes, have a conversation, go back to the house, do something, come back to the mail. Like, that would not have been workable. And you could see he was a little bit, like, almost flustered at what would have happened.
He needs a crazy cat lady repeater.
Yeah. Well, it turns out, because then Tuesday of last week, I took it up to the house to install. He's like, "Well, just bring all this up Tuesday."
He was nervous.
And hook it up.
Yeah.
And I went, "Oh, okay, I'll bring it up Tuesday." I'm like, it should just fucking work. But both of us, he and I, have a running joke about how AT&T has coverage there, but Verizon doesn't. We'll see how far this thing goes. So Tuesday comes around, I get up early, I head up the hill, I take the fucking thing up there, plug it in, I do a bandwidth test on his DSL, but some. I plug in the AT&T thing. It has 2 bars of the 4, and then it bumps down to 1, but it has a green bar signal. And I'm like, okay. Attach the Wi-Fi on the fucking MacBook Air. It attaches. Run a bandwidth test. It's half the speed of the DSL.
Oh, no.
But
it's working.
It is working, and it pulled up YouTube, played YouTube stuff.
You can only hope that
their
cellular coverage increases, because if they're pushing that solution to all those customers rather than having hardline DSL stuffs,
yes,
they're gonna have to improve that.
Sure. So what that leads into is both my dad and I kind of like, oh, I'll be damned. I would not have thought like this was a thing. It would be ass for you and I, but for him and his tenant that's upstairs, who's like technologically skittish, the tenant, not him, he's not broadbanding like we are. He still watches most of his TV over antenna. He certainly is proficient in YouTube, but not to the point to where he comes down and goes, man, fucking everything is always spinning, queuing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's slow, but it is broadband, and it works.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't explain where they're fucking beaming these fucking 5G signals from, but it's doing it.
But half the speed of his DSL.
But half the speed of, which wasn't stellar to begin with, but it is half the speed. But that unit does have space you could open it up and put on, you could mod it for an external antenna with higher gain with like an outside pole.
Yeah.
So it is entirely possible to surpass the DSL if we invest in like a decent external amplified antenna.
Mm-hmm.
So when I left the house, I was like, well, I'm legitimately surprised that there was 5G right there. So I get back down here. I'm like, I'm curious, like, where's the sure shit Pilot Hill, which is not familiar to you? It is in between. It's that back road McCourtney between like Combi and where you would start seeing the landfill or getting up into town.
Yep.
It's a mountain in between that space that kind of broadcasts towards 49 and Alta Sierra, and it comes out a bit towards McCourtney. And his house, I shit you not, is in a heavy 5G zone.
Oh.
That starts to cut off before you even get to the creek. So #get fucked Shimmick. It literally, like, my dad's mountain, like, blocks most of the rest of the valley.
That's hilarious.
So people in the valley probably have shit signal.
Yeah.
So I would know where to point an antenna to actually potentially get him better than his DSL speed, because I do know where the antenna is, the cell tower is. Fascinating.
Do you know what his speed was on his DSL, out of curiosity?
2.5
megabit?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it was not good. And we're
so
talking
while you're talking and I'm listening to you, I'm Googling like how fast is DSL, because I couldn't remember.
It was 2.5 down, 0.8 up.
They're saying most plans top out about 30 megabits.
No, he did not have that.
Some can go up to 100.
We had pretty good, like when we had like the ADSL Plus, which was like the coupled trunk type of DSL configuration. Yeah. We weren't terrible. I think we were up at 60s maybe.
Okay.
But he did not have any sort of trunked. He had bare minimum.
Yeah.
Bare minimum. So it was, man.
It makes me happy I got fiber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, dead serious. Like, it's fast. Like, it rarely ever goes down. You know, it's available.
Some of these things, like, you know, where were we just at? Where I was testing all of the hotel we stayed at, Xander and I stayed at for the Ado concert, had a mobile check-in and a mobile key.
Oh, that's cool.
If you wanted it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I haven't used this before, but, you know, if I don't have to fucking talk to people, sure, yeah, technology. I'm trying out the technology.
Right.
It was flawless. My key was my phone using Bluetooth, NFC. Fascinating.
How does that work? Do you have to, because I don't think I've ever used it. Do you have to wake up your phone and put it on something, or
like the door lock? I just got it close, like I would my.
You don't have to wake your phone up and have an app open or something.
I think you did have to have the Marriott app open. But I don't think I had to push anything on the app. I just had to have the app open and then touch the door lock, and it unlocked. Like we're there, but there is certainly a generation. Like if there is troubleshooting involved, we got problems still.
Yeah.
Like, we're not, man.
I feel like that's the one thing I instilled in Chandler that's real good.
Yeah.
Was his ability to recognize the troubleshooting steps necessary to get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And that comes from me doing that with him.
Mm-hmm.
And being a guy who worked in tech support and is a QA guy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm always, we're always laughing because he'll run into some bullshit that doesn't work and he'll do all the shit and he's already done all the shit. And then he ends up having to call and he's frustrated because he's having to make a phone call. But then the phone calls are always based around the lowest common denominator of the dudes that are calling in or whatever.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. Yep, I already did that. Yes, I did that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's, not everybody has that capability or understands how the tech works enough to be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
So I get it. But then you end up on a phone call. I had to book hotel rooms, you know?
Yeah.
And you can book hotel rooms on the website. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't get the price I wanted.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't get the place we wanted to book. I couldn't get the rooms that I wanted because I wanted 2 different rooms. It would only let me try and book 2 of the same room. And I didn't want to do that. I only needed one that had 2 beds and one that had 1 bed.
Right.
Right. So it's like, fuck it. I'm just going to call the front desk. And I don't have a problem calling and talking to people. It's like, here's what I want to do. Here's the price I can find online, you know, and then getting them set up that way. But I much prefer to book a room with somebody on the phone than doing it online. It feels like I might fuck, you know, I have actually booked up a fucking, I have actually fucked up a booking. I have fucked up a booking.
Hello, Jim. I'm here for the fucking.
Yeah. By just having the wrong date selected without realizing or, you know, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
So I would rather talk to somebody on the phone like, yeah. And then they're confirming it with me before they set it in stone or kind of thing. So there's times where, many times I don't want to talk to people on the phone, but I will in those cases. How's
Melly in that regard? Like the tech support?
Oh, yeah. She's not great. I mean, she can kind of work stuff out sometimes, but a lot of times I get called.
I haven't really seen an example instance yet with Xander. Piper is like me. She likes to be prepared for the conversation as much as possible. But I don't know if she's ever had like the caliber of tech support problems that has really given her the business where I could say I know where she's going to go.
Uh-huh.
I don't know yet.
I mean, she's had things where she's been in Portland for school.
Yeah.
And had to do stuff on her laptop where, well, I'm not there. I can't really help you with that kind of stuff. And then she just figures it out.
Oh, well, there you go.
So that's fine. Yeah. I mean, you know.
A lot of times it's just work through, take it in little steps.
Yeah.
What does work? Can you ask? Ooh. We're at time. Fuck. I gotta write. I don't have a pen. Next week, let's talk about AI.
Oh, gosh.
Specifically ChatGPT and search result shit.
All right.
Fascinating thing that I learned. I was testing.
Okay.
Anyway, we're at time.
All right.
On that note, you should return the cart.
Wash your ass.
Wash your hands.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote and vote, please.
Do the kindness.
Did you say pick up a broom?
No.
Pick up a broom.
But you are.
I did.
Yeah.
Just now.
Wear a helmet.
We'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening. Bye.